G'day and welcome back to Duck Solid Gaming and Transport Fever 2. Yes, we are back continuing on with the development of our huge city here. Look at this. Look how big this has gotten. I'm surprised how big this is. This is Greater Grizzly, broken down with Bear Downs and Lesser Grizzly. But just look how big that's become. Now, we have actually established more bus routes in here, so we're covering more of the actual city. We did some work the other day with the roads. So there used to be a big pile up of traffic through here. What we ended up doing is doing two bypasses that go under the city. This one coming out this way, this one going that way. And they go all the way over here and come out over in here. Now this is a bit of a mess, I know that, but again, that connector was a bit of a pain. But we've still got a lot of traffic in here, and that's basically because there's so much traffic going from up north into Taipei. But we also need to get make sure we got some more public transport in here covering it to make sure we don't need all this traffic in here. But anyway, so that's what's going on there. I have contemplated putting in a highway or a motorway that goes around as well, but I don't know. We'll come to that a little bit later. All right. Now, as we've got some trains here, here's a DMU heading into Greater Grizzly. We've got a high-speed train over here waiting to come out. Here's an intercity livery HST. All right. There's another one coming out there. Look at this. Aren't these beautiful? I really do love this era of British Railway. Man, magnificent. Really do like it. And we're going to get some good models coming out very soon. We're at that time of the year now, where we're going to be able to upgrade to a few more modern units, things like Voyagers and stuff like that. Anyway, I digress. What we need to do right now is we need to have a look at some of our fleet, actually, because some of our fleet is in pretty bad condition. So I'm just going to pause it there. Now, one of the things that came with the last big patch, or the big update, was the ability to very easily see the status of equipment or vehicles and that now, as opposed to what it used to be able to. So now in the vehicle statistics, we have the condition. So for instance, it's very easy here to see all that. Now what I can do is I can actually go in here as well. And in the vehicle manager, if I can, there it is there. Extend that out. I've got the same option, so I can just set it by condition, and you can see here it's telling me what the condition is. So what I can do is I can actually just go and select all these, for instance. So all these it helps if I actually don't misclick. So all these trams, for instance, are in a very bad condition. So that means we're not making as much money from them. So we need to make sure that we get them back up. Now, we can change the maintenance for selected vehicle as well, all that sort of stuff. But what we're going to do first is I'm going to replace them. So we've got the LM68, that's 1968 2008, 5 times loading speed. It has a capacity of 35. The LVS 86, 4 times loading speed, capacity of 27 from 1986. I still think I want to keep the LM68 for now, so we're going to replace that. That's going to cost us $9.3 million, so we're going to take a hit in our money. Okay, let's just do that. So we've replaced all them now. Now we've got all these other trains here as well we need to look at replacing. Now these here are very bad as well. Now these are some of our freight ones. Now the problem with the freight is we do have to be careful, because some of these vehicles here particularly, so if we go to manage vehicles here, and I'm going to have a look at the line. In fact, I'll go have a look at where the train is. I just want to have a look and see what exactly he is carrying. All right, so he is actually carrying crude oil. Right, now the reason I do that is when I come in here to replace him, so I'm going to actually replace him unit by unit. The rolling stock will probably need to be replaced at the same time. So what we're going to do is we are just going to, instead of doing the replacement up here, we're going to go like this. We're going to select our diesel. Now, what have we got available to us? I do want to use the class 58, I think. And I think we're going to use the rail freight grey. So we're going to add that. Now, crude oil. So we come in here and have a look at the rolling stock we've got. Now, these guys here do take crude oil, which is excellent. Now, we have various different tankers that we can use. We have the EWS one, BP Shell. I think I'm going to use the EWS. Now, what we do is we're going to, that's the livery. So over here, we're selecting the livery just as a recap of what we're doing. And it takes all those, so it'll be fine with our crude oil. We're then going to add those in. I'm going to add, I don't know how long the stations were. And that's another problem as well. So anyway, we're going to replace it with that. So 206 meters. So replace. Now both of those trains have been replaced at the same time. Okay. And now that's him here. And he fits quite well in there. In fact, he's got plenty of room in there, hasn't he? Now I just got to remind myself. He's going up to there. Right. It's only a small station up that end. So what we could do here, in fact, and let's just do this right now because we want to make sure we can actually put a nice big train up in here. I think we'll delete all that. We'll delete the depot. Right. I'm going to extend this out. So we're going to configure. Now these are just diesel tracks, so we don't need to worry about doing that too much. So just going to extend that out there. And again, like that. And I'll go one more. Like so. Right, I'm going to put the platforms in. Cargo platform. 1, 2, 3. And in here as well. There we go. Like so. Right. Now, we've extended out our platform. So, now what we can do is just have them run and just see exactly how they go. So this is one of the new trains here. This is the other train we swapped out. So let's have a look and see what we've got in the way of length. Okay, so we'll pause it there. We can put another couple of trailers on there. So we're going to manage vehicle, go into here, and then what we can do is we go into here and we go right. Liquid tea brain, that's the one we chose. So I'm going to add another 2 to that one. And this time we're doing it per individual train. Modify. All right, now he's taking up almost the full platform. Right, so we're going to leave him there like that. So we've just updated that guy. Right, this guy's here doing well there. Now this section here, we did work on this a lot. We did have a loop in here. It was a circular loop, and we actually had like about 8 tracks. Now we consolidate this. Once we've got bigger trains with bigger rolling stock capacity, we fixed all that up. Now here's another one here. Now this guy here is also carrying crude oil. He's an older train, so what we're going to do is we're going to manage that vehicle. There's 2 of them there, so we're going to change them out. So we're going to replace select the vehicle. Diesel, I'm going to put a different diesel in. I'm not going to put the same ones in. Up here, I should be able to get a... Yep, there's a rail freight. Right, so we're going to add him, and then we're going to put in the rolling stock. Again, and we're going to use a branded one this time. I'm going to use Shell. So we're going to 244 meters, replace. Okay, so that's him there now. Right, he's okay. And this guy here, what condition is he in? Managed vehicle. He's in a very good condition, so he's one of the ones we've replaced. All right, so that's replaced all those. So we've now got some much bigger trains with bigger rolling stock to cater for our oil processing. I'll just check on this. This guy here is one of the other ones we upgraded, see? So he's got the class there, and then he's got his nice big rolling stock. But again, we've got a station over here that is a lot smaller, okay? Now, we could actually work on this station as well, but we have the road here, which is a bit problematic. So what we might do is we're going to go in here and get the road. I'm going to demolish that road there. Now it's got to go and find the same road. So I think I used a country road. For some reason I had bus lanes on it. No, not that one. This one. There we go. Right, I'm going to make a curved road. Bring that around there. And bring it back around like that. And then we're going to bring it back in to meet up like that. Okay, right, that's done. Now let's configure this station. So again, we're going to extend out the rail lines. It'd be nice if it told me exactly how long it was. I don't think it does that. I'll have to have a look in a minute. Platforms. Okay, what's that telling me? Got a problem there with the track. All right. Oh, it's only you, right? So he's actually this guy here, right? Has no path. What do you mean you have no path? Okay. You got a path now. All right, so that's that. Now let's have a look. Overview, terminals, charts. No, it doesn't give me the information of exactly how long it is. That's a bit of a bummer. But anyway, so this guy here, he is carrying processed fuel. Okay, so we're going to manage him, and we're going to manage this guy here. So again, same sort of thing. You come in here, we'll select our engine. We're going to go class 37. I stick with the theme. I want rail freight if I can get it. We got a rail freight there. So we're going to add the rail freight. Now our rolling stock has got to take fuel. And again, these ones are okay. So we got these ones. I think BP, I think we're just going to use an unbranded one this time. So we're just going to add that. I'm going to add it to 250 meters and replace. Okay. That should be okay. Off we go, and they're done. All right. So I've updated that. So tickety boo, they should be able to just move on and do their jobs now. They'll be fine. Right, what we've got down here. This continues on down here. Oh, this is where we're sending our fuel to be sold. And there's one of the ones we've upgraded there. So he's just offloaded a whole pile of fuel, hopefully, into here. And hopefully we're distributing it amongst our areas we need to. Where's the RCI? Right. So we've got to make sure, in fact, no, it's not. We need to expand our trucking area to sell some more fuel because, oh no, the supply rating, let's say, supply rating's not so good there. All right. We do need to expand that, so we need to get our supply going out here a little bit better. All right. Now, as you'll notice too, we have got a mod. There's a mod available for better RCI colors, makes it a bit more easier to see. And we've got that activated. Now, why it's not showing me the green, I don't know. But anyway, we'll turn that off. We don't need that at the moment. All right. Let's go back and have another look at our vehicles. No, we did it from here, didn't we? No, we didn't. We did it from here. Right. All trains. No, all vehicles. Right. Condition very bad. Now, we've got some of our passenger trains here are also needing some work. So let's go and have a look at these guys. Train. Now, they're all the same. These are basically all in the same vein. No, I'm not going to change all them out because we are going to get some updated vehicles. So I don't want to replace them all and then replace them unnecessarily. So diesel. These are what we've got available. So we've got some regional DMUs, we've got the HST, and we've got the intercity. So we haven't got much in the way of options of changing them out. I do like seeing the HST, so I'm going to add the HST. Okay, now that has a capacity of 140 passengers. Let's have a quick look here. This one here has a capacity of 212 passengers. But no, I'm committed. I like the Class 143 HST, so we're going to do that. I'm going to replace like that. Then I replace all those vehicles, and it has. So now we've got more HSTs running. All right, let's just run the game on a little bit. I'll just make sure that I did stop the speed there for a bit. All right, we're going to put that back, so we're back at 1 times, and we're going to get things rolling again. Let's have a look and just see how our trains through here are going. Oh, no, that's no good. See, now this is where we have a problem. So for some reason, we selected this HST. Now, that's not going to be right. So we're going to manage those vehicles. We're going to change them out. So we're going to get a diesel. Again, we're going to get a, just get that one. Add that one. Cargo. We want to get the unbranded variant, and we're just going to add those. We've got 2 engines there, we don't want 2, and replace. Right, that fixed those up. Right. So, hopefully he's now loading. He is. All right. Here comes some processed oil. They're bringing in the raw crude. So raw crude's coming in and then heading out. We do have to spend a couple of episodes doing a bit of beautification, as we said before, and some adding of some assets that are around the place, but that will come a little bit sooner or later, I should say. Right. In here, we've got Crankyville. So, all right, that's okay. Now, because we have got a new Platinum Patreon, being Aussie Farmer Gaming. Sorry, American Farmer Gaming. Oh, my bad. We're going to rename this one here. Now, this is going to be American Farmer Co-op. Right, like that. And we're going to rename this the American Farmer Co-op. There we go. All right, so we've got Crankyville, we've got American Farmer Co-op, and I do need to find something for Rabbit Sean, who's our other Platinum Patreon. All right, these trains are coming in. We need to update some of these trains, certainly. We need to... This one here is going to be a lot more problematic. I don't think we're really going to be able to update the length of that station. And the other ones up here at the farms probably aren't going to change either. But that's not so bad. We can deal with that. All right, what have we got to do now? Let's have a bit of a look. We've still got some towns that haven't been connected, so we do want to connect them up into the system. What have we got down here? What have we got running here? Okay. So that's a nice curve there. So we can actually have a line coming off through there, heading down out here to Harbin. These are connected. That's not connected by rail though, so we need to put a... Yes, it is. So feed a lot. After Mr. Feed Guy, that's got a railway connection there. Crankyville has... I think most of my areas now have a rail line in it. These two don't. So Wuhan and Foshan don't have a rail line. So this one's going to be a bit challenging though, how we're going to lay that out. So that might be one of the next episodes. We might just start working on a rail line connected between these two and then out to the main line. Now we can go out here through this line here. Now the only other problem I have there, I've just noticed, is I don't have a line coming back out and around. So I think we might have to fix that too. Right, so let's see what we can do about that. Let's see if I can fit a nice line. How much room have I got here? So I want to come off. Right. Now this obviously is not a line that's going to have a lot of traffic, because if I'm going to put a lot of traffic through here, I'm going to have to rework all this line because it's just not going to have the capacity to deal with a lot of traffic. So it's going to, this is a slow piece of track to come off that area. Now I want like to there, and then I'm going to curve that up like that. Now I'm just want to check to make sure which way I've got the lines running. Okay, so I do have to do a crossover. Do I build an actual crossover? I think we probably should, actually. So let's get rid of that part and that part. And the rail line back in. We're going to elevate it. Like so. 12 new vehicles. What have we got? Some new buses. Good timing. Some trucks. China type. No, that's no good. We've got a TGV. A couple more DMUs, which is fine. We might use some DMU. In fact, DMUs is exactly what we're going to use down in here. So that's fine, because we've already got some DMUs running on this line. So that'll be perfect. All right. Across there like that. And no, I don't want you to continue going up. So I shouldn't have pressed OK. Like him. Right, let's try that again. Let's concentrate on what we're doing this time. Okay, so there we go. Like that. And then we want to bring you across here, but I want to bring you down. Okay. Like so. And then you're just going to come in and we're going to hook you in just past this set of signals. And we just make it nice, smooth as we possibly can. There we go. All right. So now we have a line that will go out back that way. Now, I think it's just purely from luck that we haven't actually processed anything going back out this way. I think, though, we should actually process a line. In fact, what we could do, I've had another thought. Altogether. Okay, I'm gonna come in and rework this. I really am. Okay, well, I think for the moment though, let's put a new line in. We're gonna go from Tainan to support. Oh, I also actually got a new line. Tainan to there. Right, that's got that done. Could not connect all stations. Of course not, because we haven't got a line coming across into here. So what we need to do is we need to get rid of that. And we're going to need to put a line in. So if we come off there, we just come around. No, again, it's not going to be a high speed line. Chuck you in there like that. And you can there, just chuck you in to there like that. Okay, right. So now let's go back to doing this line. Now, that's auto reconfigured that line. So now it's actually connected, which is fine. So that will work. Now we're going to call, we've got to name that line. We've got to go through and fix up some of the naming conventions of our lines as well. Now, that's not tainted anymore, is it? And that's fill auto. So that's fill auto to, oops, I wanted to press the keys. What will we name this place? Do we rename this one or not? I can't remember. Oh, of course it is. Frith Guardia. It's a Frith. Right. So that's that done. Now I need to find a train depot. That one there will do. Greater Grizzly. So we're going to buy some vehicles, and we are going to buy some diesel. Yes, diesel DMU. I'm going to use the Northern Spirit. There's only the one livery. I'm going to add that, and I think we're going to make it a 4-car. Make it a 6. No, just make it a 4-car. And we're going to buy 2 of them, like that. And they are both going to go on our new fill auto to Frith line. And off they go. All right, so they should be coming out down here, and they are. They're both there like that. And they're going to come back up here and head into fill auto. Now, that's that part done. I think what we'll also do is we will actually configure this station here, and we'll extend it. So let's quickly extend this, and then our time is going to be up. And what we're going to do by extending this is going to become the lines that connect our small Suburbans. And that, and I'm going to put another set of tracks in here. Okay, right, there we go. So we've now got extra lines in there. I'm just going to extend those out. And again, like I said, there's some big rework's got to happen with some of these stations. We've got to basically knock down and rebuild some of them, to be honest. And through there like that. Now it's going to provide the crossover like so, and like so. Now I don't need a slip switch there. That's what we're going to do. So that line here will then go over in here to Foshan and Wuhan. Now I think for Wuhan, what I'm going to do, very quick, I'll put the Wuhan station in so we know where we're going to take off on the next episode. I'm going to put buildings in. I'm going to put a terminus station in here again. Now, I'm going to future-proof this one. I'm going to make it 200, no, let's make it 320 meters. And I'll make it 2 platforms straight away. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Oh, I'm auto-saving. Right, come on. No, where'd it go? Right. Oh, press the wrong key. That helps. Right. That's pretty close. All right, I'm going to put him down here. So smack bang there. All right. So he is going to connect then over here to fill auto, and he will also connect over here to Foshan. Now, I'm going to have one line for each in here. So we're going to have a line going, think about this before we sign off. We'll have a line going from Wuhan to Foshan, from Wuhan to fill auto, from Wuhan to Shepherd Town, maybe. That's probably all we'll do, because fill auto will become the transit swap-over place for these 2 municipalities here. So anyway, that's what we're going to do. Let's see if we got our new trains in here. And we do indeed. There's one of them, is it? Yeah, there he is. So let's follow him as we're doing our sign-off. I'm going to follow him up to Frith Guardia. So, I hope you're enjoying the episodes and the series, obviously. This is Transport Fever 2 by Urban Games. It is a fantastic game available on Steam. and I recommend you go check it out. We really enjoy playing this, as you'll see more and more very soon when we start getting into more of our modern British rolling stock. Anyway, don't forget to come and join us on Twitch, Twitter, Facebook and Discord. All of the above are detailed down below in the comments. And don't forget to press that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed to the channel. And also don't forget to press that alarm notification icon as well, so you're made aware of when more videos are available on the channel. But until next time, make sure you keep those rails all clear. I'm just watching him come into the station. He's going straight up. Whoa, 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 what's going on? Whoa, whoa. Right. Well, on that note, I think we need to go quick before we blow up. All right. We'll see you all soon. Take care of yourselves. See you later. Bye.